I got a response. I did not see if the suggested response worked, but hopefully it should get me in the right direction, especially since I may or may not have woke up like 2 hours ago. Whoopsie. Let me just refresh real quick. I don't want streamer mode. That's like the exact opposite that I want. Oh my god, that's annoying. Turn off, please. The preview mods you're using are a base of lovely mods. Look into lovely folder. Oh. Okay, so let's get these two things. Again. So how do I start modding? Look at lovely. Install code editor. Open a folder. Lovely dump. Oh wait, hang on. I should probably install Lua. Yes, probably do that. Language server protocol LSP for certain enabled such as code compilation, syntax highlighting, blah 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 blah. Lua. Oh, that's not Lua. Oh no, I already have it installed. Okay. After you do that, you need to point to the editor Balatro, so we get a better compilation, less unidentified warnings. To accomplish this in VS Code, open the folder that contains your mod. Okay. Reveal in File Explorer. Open the folder that contains your mod S mods, such as opening your entire mods folder. This is the easiest way, but it can lead to your workspace being organized and hard to navigate. Or set up your workspace settings so they point to those files. You can do so by creating a Lua JSON file. What is it? Preferences. Open workspace settings JSON. Okay, so I don't want that actually. I just want to make a Lua file. And then add the following. You can omit Lua when using a Lua file. Fantastic. Alright, so my path to SMod should be... I gotta find the game files. I have, don't know why that's playing. Okay. Mods. Lovely. Dump. This needs to be an absolute or a relative path. I don't know. I'm going to assume absolute. And then S mods. Now that we have all we need to set up, actually, let me look at one of the other mods I was looking at. No, it's not this. Where did I put it? I hear this song a lot. It's not a bad song, but I want to hear nothing that's not this. Okay, so I assume this file is in a git ignore. That would make sense. So let's make a git ignore. I guess. I don't see a git ignore. Now that we have a meta set up, quick template. First, create the folder with your mod if you haven't already. I recommend developing directly on your Balatro mod for testing. Yeah, I probably should do that, not gonna lie. You know what I could do? So here's the original code. And then what we're going to do is open up the game. And then we're going to delete this. And then put this... Well, first of all, close it in Visual Studio. And then move this over. And then open Git. Oh. Oh, I copied it. Locate. Okay, sweet. So now I don't need this anymore. So now everything's in here. Now I don't have to keep saving and putting over. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Create a metadata file. Okay, so this is a lot of reading. Let's copy this. Oh. Sorry, I had a call that I needed to take. You know nothing about that. Make sure ID and prefix are... yeah. Then we need to set up the main file. Create the file listed in main file in this case, cool Balatro Lua. Then we will use the code from vanilla remade some modifications. Okay, so I don't need this, right? If you have no idea what to do now, here are a couple things. I did look at this. Oh, wait, first of all, let's see if this works. Where's the game? It really don't matter which deck I do, but I'm just gonna do this one. Wait, hold on. What was that? Go back, go back, go back. What's wrong with this? Main file? It's not found. Huh? Did I misspell main? Oh, do I need to do this? Hold on. What if I, like... Right, I should be back. I need to take care of something. Hopefully no longer than 20 minutes. Okay. Nope, I gotta be right back. I forgot something. Okay, now I'm back. And I should be back for at least another hour. So, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I just tested to see that it worked with the refactoring. Um, and then this person. What the hell? Okay. And then what is a patch? Oh, shoot, I forgot. Do that again. A patch is allows you to add code in the middle of the original game's code. Let's say you want to make an effect that prevents the deck from being shuffled before a blind while a specific joker is held. This is done, part of the code. Function state events Lua. New round. Trigger immediate. State G strong in hand, and I don't know what that means. Hard set T, complete false, return true. Because this is in the middle of the event, it's hard to reach the code in other ways, such as a hook. A basic lovely patch looks like this. Header for the file, this should only be here once at the beginning. Version, priority for loading. Patches, pattern, target, function state, the file you want to patch. The pattern, the lines that you want to patch. It should be the whole lines. Make sure it's unique in that file. Okay. Where to patch it at, before, after, at, the last one replaces the whole pattern. Okay. Payload if... What the fuck does this mean? Oh. What your code should be replaced with. At the end, after that, the original code will look like this. You can see it's in your mods folders, lovely dump. You can also patch other mods, I don't care. Cool. So I want to do the, whatchamacallit, the file in which the UI is loaded. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to show this because the game, they don't want us to show the source code. Let me make sure that it doesn't even show up at all. So most likely it wants to be in functions. Okay. Oops. So actually, let me pull up the game. So, I want this to be right before, or honestly, after where it says round score. So let's try to find where it has round score. So it's not in this file. Nope, not this one. Or maybe it's round? See, the fact that it's circular, I mean, like, two vertically, I don't know if it's, like, round score, as in one string, or if it's two strings. I'm gonna pray it's the former, because that would make it easier to find. UI definition. Why didn't I check there first? Whatever. Okay, let's look at this one, and then we'll. Okay, so where are all these functions? Okay, we have add money. I don't care. Add ante. Jimbo toggle. I assume Jimbo's the little clown that talks to you. Oh, yep, that makes sense because he's talking right now. All right. What's it of this? This looks like a UI. Unlock, discover, spawn. Oh, this is the UI for the game, main game, right? Or the main menu. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay, press the following keys, unlock, discover, spawn, hover, playing, cube. What the fuck is this? 9 toggle tooltips, UI, +1 round, plus ante, hand. Create UI, notify alert. I don't think that's what I need. Online highlight score, that doesn't seem like what I need. High score filling, no. Use and sell buttons. Okay, so this is for a card. Yeah, that makes sense. Card focus, no. Speech bubbles, okay. Create UI highlight. Deck preview. Character. Shop. Create shop card UI. Attention text. I don't know what that means. Okay, play button, discard button, okay. Create UI box buttons, okay. Discard button, okay. What is this? T. Sort hand. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this code. Oh, I just hate Lua. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, hang on. So we have contents, buttons, table, dollar chips, table, hand, round table, okay. K, HUD, hands. Localize, what does this mean? Localize. If something and whatever this value is, then return or error. I don't bloody. This seems to be where I want to be. So, this does seem to be the code. Create UI HUD. Yeah, that was pretty... Yeah, that seems to be the hand. Okay, so... When does the function end? Right here. So there's a lot going on here. So first... Oops, what'd I do? What the hell is round? So wait, content has the tape, a button, buttons, which, okay, makes sense, these two buttons. Dollar chips, okay, that's this right here. The hand, which I guess is these two? Where's hands? Content dot hands. Alright, I need to draw this out just to like get a better idea of what's going on here. Mind you, all I want to do is just put hello world right underneath where it has the 0x0. That's literally all I want to do. So we're just going to make a thing called contents text hello world, which is literally the same as just doing okay, now that I found the code that I want to change, what do I do again? I forgot. No. No. So what I want is to literally copy this. Literally, literally, where do I put this? Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, do this without, like, showing the code. What do I name this? If you really don't want to learn, try Joker Forge. What is Joker Forge? Is that just does the code for me? Oh, I see. Interesting. Cool. Alright, time to ask the thing. I'm learning how patches work here. Since I am replacing whatever the name of this, whatchamacallit is, function is, alright, so time to wait for a response. Hopefully it shouldn't take that long. Excuse me. God, why is this so hard? Multiplayer? Ooh. Here we go, this is the file I want. Oh, I see. Okay. So I kind of just want before. Okay, I'm slowly understanding. I am slowly understanding what to do. Slowly. Okay, so I need to... So I found this, so I don't theoretically need to replace this entire file. I just need to insert some code in certain places. So what I can do is, firstly, I need to go back here. So... Go away. Go away. This, okay. How should I organize my files? Your root should keep your metadata JSON. And your Lua file. Your main Lua. I don't care about localization. Lovely patches must be in a file called lovely blah blah blah, or organized in a lovely folder recommended. So we're gonna create a lovely folder. And then I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. So then we're going to do one that says hello world. That's not a folder. I don't want a folder. I want a file. What kind of file do I want? A TOML. So TOML. Yes, I don't care. And then I want this to be called hello world. This is a placeholder. And then what I want to do is copy this. First of all, open the file. Copy, paste this. Well, no, I don't want this. I want specifically... Where's the file I want to change? Oh, God, where's the file I want to change? Not that one. Source. Interface. Is there a function in here called create? Oh, okay, so I'm literally just creating the function. Okay, I found where the fucking shit is. Jesus Christ. Jesus. So that's where create UI buttocks is. It's in the source code. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh my god. Slowly but surely learning. So... where is the code? Not this one. Which one's the TML that does the interface shit? Control F interface. Nope. Okay, so... come on. It's one of these three. 1, 2, 3. This one. Okay. So really all I want is this. And then I can get rid of the first two patches. And then it's going to be... functions UI definitions .lua. We're going to append, and then we want to get source interface .lua. Now, if I save, this should make it so I have hello world as some sort of text. Perchance. Come on, 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 come on. Oh! The system cannot find specified path. Oh no, I messed up. Alt F4. Oh, I got rid of source. So let's put that folder back, because we want to keep that. Run the game and this should work. Okay, didn't crash. Yes. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh god. Oh, I'm going insane. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. How long have I been streaming? On top of how long I was streaming last time? It's been an hour here, and then how long was I streaming? Yesterday. Actually, I don't know what's gonna come up. Okay, that's fine. How long was I... content... 3 hours. 3 hours just to get some fucking text to fucking appear. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now what do I do? Where's my project plan? Jesus Christ, this is why I wrote this thing, because Where's my project plan? Okay, I must have deleted my project plan because I don't find it. I cannot find it. Oh no. Um. Alright, so re-adding the project plan. Alright, so what do we have done? Well, first of all, let's actually make it so it's text checkboxes instead of numbers. So now that I'm actually starting to do stuff, or complete it, rather. Alright, we got text on the screen. Get the seed. Alright, that should be easy. I can show this now. Okay, so now we want to get the seed. Luckily, okay, I guess we didn't need to show this, but we can, there is a mod that I remember, always, is there GitHub? Back. Okay, no GitHub. Okay, next best thing. We, open the mod ourselves. What am I listening to? I don't remember ever... Whatever. Alright, if args equals 0, args.content, I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, I guess the content is there. And args.content equals 2. Okay, so at least there's two things in the thing. And args, the second thing is nil. Oh, this is creating shit. I don't want this. Wait, hang on. Because literally all I just want is the seed. Hey, but there's a localized B copy. Very cool. G game pseudo random. We're gonna try that. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go back to our interface code. We're gonna keep the hello world text. And then we're going to, instead of saying hello world here, oops. We're going to take this string, or this. And then put this here. So this should get the seed. I really just want the seed. Let's rerun the game. Yep, that's the ID. I mean, that's the seed. Now, I want this to be a row. Correct? So let's make this an R and then see what happens here. I said R. What the hell? Alright, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. The idea is to change this back to a C, and then, oops, copy this, replace this, and then change this to an R, and then fix the formatting. That's not what I wanted. The fuck? I don't care. I do care. This needs to be indented. Great. Is this what I want? I have no idea, honestly. We're gonna figure that out together. Alt F4 out the game. Rerun the game. I don't care. I really don't care, honestly. As long as it's there, I'm good. Okay, let's do a new run just to make sure that's working. Cool. Actually, I do care. Try one more time with this and see if that works. Did I try C? Okay. We're gonna do it again. I may just be gaslighting myself at this point, but whatever. Or try this. I think I originally had it like this, honestly. But we'll see. Alright, that didn't work. Alright, so this is something that I do want to fix, but, like, honestly, it's not the end of the world. I'm not even gonna keep the hello world in there anyway, so that's fine. So, I'm just gonna push my project plan. Oh, I forgot to... Oopsie. Alright, so we're gonna... Alt F4 out of this game, grab the markdown, grab this, put it here, and then... This is gonna be difficult. Not really. This is where we're gonna use the soul, GitHub a lot. So, index HTML. There's something called process or something like that. Perform analysis, that's what I want. Right here. So, first, let's get the ante. So we're just gonna make a script called perform analysis. Okay, so... I don't need this. I don't need to do the same thing. Sorry. Calculate what jokers the user is going to see within a certain ante. Okay, hang on. Lua, how to say what the data type of a parameter is. Alright, I don't care. I just know Anti's an int. Actually, are there Joker IDs? Control F Joker. There are a thing called Jokers, but I don't know where those are. Common events, maybe, perchance? So is that not what I did? I'm doing two things once right now. I can't show that. As in, like, this? Didn't I already try this? But I thought I already tried this. CRT. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, CRT, and then just... Cool. I wasn't gonna get that. I was never gonna get that. I guess that makes sense, actually. Quit. Huh. vanilla. I don't want to play the game. Alt F4, please. Thank you. I don't want to play the game. Stop fucking opening it. Oh my god. So now I need to figure out where all the cards are. Or rather, all the jokers. Control F, joker. Self ability set, joker. I want to specifically find J Joker. That's not here. Nothing here. And blind. Nope. Card area. I highly doubt this is where I want. Oh. This looks... Yeah, this is what I want. Well, not necessarily. Challenges. Okay. Game Lua. Okay. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Self-peace centers. And this is in game? Yep, that would make sense. Okay. And it's called game. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to go back to my thing. Okay, so I have the where is perform analysis? So I want the key, so we're gonna get Joker ID. Or excuse me, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, Joker key. Okay, so we got the Joker. Calculates when okay, so let me find out how this guy does it. So what is this? How do I get... So first I should check if the user already has the Joker, the desired Joker. That's the desired Joker, and doesn't have Showman return -1. Otherwise, for the second one, there are some mods that have this effect, but I don't know how it's done. I can just kind of just look at Soul. Oh, first I need to see what the... So I need to figure out what Jokers, tags, and vouchers which is easy because there's literally something that already has that, which I can't show. But actually, let's see what the thing does here to Soul. What is this? Intent unlocks. What the fuck is this? An instance? Oh. The hell is this? Where's my project plan? Because I'm getting a little... Alright, so check what unlocks the user has. I don't need to do this. Which I did see in a file called game. Alright. So there seems to be a thing called game. Fuck this shit. Alright. So, game... Actually, what I'm going to do is move this over here. And then... not stream over, but... okay. So now I have the game up on the game code on the other side, so I don't need to keep switching back and forth. So, I need to do game dot... P centers? Well, do I care? Hang on, let's see how the code works. Why do I need to check what they do and do now I have unlocked? What does the code do? Set stake, go stack, unlock, init unlock. I don't know what the fuck this means. Output, anti, boss, voucher, voucher, unlock the next voucher. Where the fuck do you get the seed? Alright, so how does this work? I'm so irritated right now. Where the fuck is seed? Oh god, I can feel myself getting a headache. I just want the fucking seed information. Helper function for vectors. Okay, it just seems to be a fucking class. Oh god, okay. Seed input, okay. Convert the array of booleans. Convert the string byte pad. What do you mean by next boss? Where's next? Hang on. Next boss, next voucher. Init unlocks anti. Hang on. Tags shop queue. This is what I want. Next item in shop. Where the fuck is this? Okay, there is more to this. Okay, I'm not fucking insane. Jesus Christ. I thought I was going fucking insane. I was like, no fucking shot, this is all in HTML. What do you mean get shop instance? Shop instance dot lua. Honestly, no, I don't need a shop instance for this. I can just put this in the motherfucking... Oh god, I'm so tired already. But I feel good. I'm just... This is getting a lot difficult, more difficult than I thought it would be. But that's coding in general. You know, really, all I need to do in theory is to just take all this code and then um uh convert into Lua. Now, before I do this, does this already exist within the code, the source code? Because if it does, then I don't gotta do shit. Don't... Alright, let's pray that there's something in here called like shop or something. Actually, no. Let's go to game. And then, because literally game has everything. Does it have something called shop? Wait, self.shop. Wait, I saw it. Okay, shop, Jokers, Max. Is there anything else within this? Oh. Jokers, shop Jokers. Shop Jokers? What's that? Card area. Oh, okay. Create card for shop. Okay. Area. Shop Jokers is just a number. It's just an integer. Presumably, yeah. For shop center, P center card equals create shop card UI. I don't care about that. Oh, wait. Card. Area center bypass discover center bypass discovery UI. What the fuck? else force tag null, I pairs, get the tags, get the value, apply to run. Alright, you're applying the pairs. Okay, here we go, here we go. This looks similar to this. So the spectral rate equals the spectral rate, which is that or 0. Seven, 6, 4. Local rate. The total rate. So there's a function called pseudorandom. How does this function work? Oh, you take in a seed? That's crazy. Where the fuck is the pseudorandom code? Alright. Okay, so wait, hold on. The pseudo-random code. I see it. It's, okay, so I found that. Cool. Now, create cards for shop. Where was that? You create the cards for shop, and it's whatever number the shop that you can have, presumably by vouchers. Yes. Okay. I don't care about create UI card. The fuck you mean by rate? Apply to run, you're forcing the tag, and then you're getting a spectral rate, the total rate, which is the joker rate plus the playing card rate, okay? Which is just a joker rate and a playing card rate. I don't really know what that means, but whatever. And then you're adding the total rate to whatever the fuck V is. What the fuck is a C-type buffer? Consumable types. What the fuck? API code, game object, consumable types. Okay. Okay, so these are presumably tarot cards and... Yeah, planet, spectral, cool. Okay. So what the hell is the C-type buffer? For each consumable type within the visible buffers, if there is nothing in the collection and the mod is not active, or oh god damn, this is very okay. It just seems to be the number of consumables. For each consumable, take the total rate and then just add presumably the rate of that card. Okay, so you're just adding the Joker rate, the playing card rate, and the consumables, which are the Spectral, the Tarot, and the Planet cards. Okay. So then what you do is you take the pulled rate, and you take the pseudo random, pseudocode, round reset, anti, total rate, check rate, need to preserve this to leave RNG unchanged, cool. So what happens if I just call this function? You look at the rates for each card. If it's not a tarot or a planet or a spectral, then insert it, the rate. Oh, fuck this shit. You create the card. Alright, so let's assume we don't have a tag. You get the rates of all the cards. You add them together. I don't know what the fuck check rate is. Alright, hang on, I have an idea. Instead of me trying to figure out the code, how about this? Because I can feel myself, like, dying. Oh, God. Alright, so I have two options. I can, one, find a mod that does something similar either in getting the game's random code and basically use that as a reference. Well, I have three options. Second one is to look at the code that is on GitHub with the Soul repo, but that pretty much would mean I'm converting CSS, or excuse me, C++ into Lua, and if something breaks, then that's on me, and I'm probably not going to understand it very well. Or the last option, which I've been doing for probably like the past 15 minutes, is try to figure out how the code works by looking through the source code, which probably isn't going to get me very far because one, I'm not familiar with Lua. Two, there's not that many comments. Well, there are comments. I'm not going to say there's none whatsoever, but with my current knowledge of Lua, I would need to be spending a shit ton of time looking back at this code, and I don't think that's going to be the best way if I want to finish this within a reasonable time, especially since I have a bunch of other projects I want to do. So I just pinged the guy. It's 6 o'clock right now. I've been streaming for approximately 2.5 hours. I'm going to take a break, probably for the rest of the day. If he doesn't get back to me by then, I'll probably bump it again. Or just ask another questions like, hey, does anyone know anything that just looks at the RNG but doesn't change it? I have this code right here, but it's just too complicated for me, blah, blah, blah. Does anyone have a code or a mod I can reference? And then if people don't get back to me then I will just look at the code on the right, which is the code from the soul. Okay, I think that's a good plan. So let me update my project plan real quick. I really don't need to check to see what these are unlocked because that's already in the thing. I just need to see what these has. I don't need to check what the user has or as a deck. That's not important, presumably. Yeah, so just check what's going to be here. And then I'll just write out the three options. Or two options, rather. Because I know the second one I said is redundant. Alright, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.